Did you know that you can save a lot of time creating an e-learning module by managing all your project assets in one place in Storyline? And you can do this with the media library. And in this video, I'll show you the most important features of the media library, and I'll also share you some tips how to use the media library to save lots of time when developing your next project in Articulate Storyline. Hi, I'm Spermon from Upward Online Learning, where I teach you how you can create e-learning modules yourself with Articulate Storyline. And are you new here? Then don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Are you ready? Then let's get started. The Storyline Media Library lets you manage all your project assets such as images, stock characters, audio and video files in one place in Storyline. And you can find the Media Library through the View tab and then Media Library. So let's go to View, and here's the Media Library. And now the Media Library will open. And here you see an overview of all the assets that you have used in your module. And the Media Library has 4 different tabs. You see here images, all the characters that you've used, audio, but there's no audio in this project, and video, and there's one video in this project. And the tabs also include the number of asset properties with the different types of assets. So for instance, with images, you see here the name of the assets, the dimensions, the size in kbase, the usage, so how many times you've used the assets in your module. You see here one time this asset is not used in the module, and the last modified date. Now for characters, you see here the name of the character, the style, so if it's photographic or if it's a drawn character, how many poses we've used, how many times it's used in the module, and what's the last time it's modified. So, and for the video, you see here the name of the video, if there are captions, and you can add captions here directly, the duration of the video, the size, how many times it's used, and what's the last time it's modified. So here on the right you have a preview of your video and you can see your video directly. Now if you're looking for a specific asset, you can search in your module. So for instance, for images, you can search images. Now if you know the name of their image, you can type in your image and you'll see it. If you don't know the name of your image, you can, for instance, say, hey, I want all the images that are on my current slide. Now on my current slide there are no images, so let's see which images are in the current scene. So I have only one image in this scene, so this is a way you can easily find your images that you've used in your module. So you have also a list of options per image or asset. So let's see which assets options you have. You have here a preview of the image. You can see when it's imported in the module. You can here change the alt text, and you can do it for only this image or for all the used images in your module. You can add notes to your image. For instance, if it has to be edited or something, you can see here when it's used, and you can jump to the different slides. And you can, if you click here, you can jump to the location. Here you can replace an image. So if you you can change a picture from file and replace it. But what you have to keep in mind is that if you replace it here, you replace all the images, so all the used images in your module. So here it will replace all the 5 images. If you want to replace only one image, you can go to your Properties tab if you selected an image on your slide, and there only change that one image on your slide. Now here is an edit icon, and with the edit button you can edit your asset directly from Storyline in an external editing program, let's say GIMP or Adobe Photoshop. Now let's check here that I want to see all the images from a whole project, and I choose an imported image. You see there's a folder here. If I click on the folder icon, I go directly to the folder where my image is stored. So if I click here, You see on this screen here that I go to the folder where this image is, so I can easily go to the folder. But this image, this button is only available for images that you self-inserted in your e-learning module. So if I click this, you see it's grayed out, and this is an image that is from an articulate storyline template, so it's not on my local hard drive, so I cannot go to the folder where it's stored. If you want to save it locally, you can click on this icon and you can export an image and save it on your hard drive. And the last button here is a button with the trash can icon, and here you can delete an image, but you can only delete images that are not used in your module yet. So for instance, these 3 images that are uses are of 0. If I click this, you'll see that my trash can icon is available, and if I click here, I have deleted the icon of the image, and you'll see that there is no warning if you want to delete it. Now, if you want to insert an image on the slide that you have selected, for instance this image, you can click insert slide, and you see here in the thumbnail that I've now placed the image temp.png to this slide. So that's an easy way to add images to a specific slide.
So if you have already a lot of images or assets created for your project, you can insert them in your in your media library in Articulate Storyline at once. So then you have all your images in Storyline, and you don't need to load every image separately, and this saves you a lot of time.
The image library or the media library has no shortcut at this time, but there's a trick for it. What you can do is if you go to your View tab and click on Media Library, if you click on Add to Quick Access Toolbar, the thumbnail of the Media Library will add it to your Quick Access Toolbar, and you can click on Alt and the number to launch your Media Library with a shortcode. So, and if you edited an image outside Articulate Storyline, you will see a dot before the image. Now you know it's edited outside of Articulate Storyline, and you see also here that the original file is newer. So what you can do is now re-import the file in Articulate Storyline. So I click on it. Now the dot is gone, and you see there is now an updated file here in Storyline, and I can also, so it's also directly imported in your whole module. What you also can do is export all the assets that are used in your Articulate Storyline module at once. To do this, you can click Ctrl-A, select all your assets, and click on Export. And now all your assets will be exported at once to your local hard drive.
Do you have any questions about the media library or Articulate Storyline in common? Then place a comment below this video and I'll promise to answer it. And if you want to build great e-learning modules yourself in Articulate Storyline, make sure you get my free step-by-step guide on how to make engaging e-learning in Storyline in less time. And I'll know it will help you because it shows my exact process for every e-learning module that I created in Articulate Storyline. Now, if this video was useful to you, then hit the like button below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye!